Pop Squat. Coming at you. Got time to do a couple of videos. It's late again. Sorry about the late start. And that's going to also mean I only do 3 or 4. But let's just get into it. This first track is from somebody named Remi. Remi sent me some original music. I always like to start off the night with some original music from people. And this is a song called Can't Stop from Remi, produced by 48glock, Iodoni, and 637 RXSs? I'm not sure. This came out about a month ago, it looks like this says. It has a hashtag wishing hell. Maybe that's the album it's off of? Let's look at Remi's SoundCloud page and see what this says. Albums? There's an EP. There's an EP named Remi. 2:30 a.m. World, Arena, Really Short, True Religion. So no, not, so Wishing Hell is not an album or EP name. It must just be a, oh, there's lyrics. Must have something to do with what this song is about. And there are lyrics, so that is very cool. So Remi, thank you for sending this in. I love reacting to people who make their own music and send stuff into me. And I hope people come here specifically to check that stuff out because, you know, there's a lot of awesome music out there and not all of it is made by people who are already famous. So let's check this out. Can't Stop from Remi. And like I said, produced by 48glock, Iodoni, and 637 RXSs. Sorry if I'm getting that wrong. Here we go. 1 minute, 42 seconds. So I like the funky distortion on the start of this. Definitely gives me kind of a little bit of a plug sound, maybe just a cloud rap sound, I'm not sure. Pretty heavily electronic in terms of the music and the style of the music, and that it is being manipulated heavily, but it sounds pretty cool. And then I did also really like when the beat kind of dropped and that a lot of that distortion went away, not all of it, and then the lyrics started in earnest, the don't know how to stop, blah blah blah, just what it says on screen here. Let's start this over. I think it sounds cool. Interestingly, this music, what's going on in the background, really kind of reminds me of what was the 1950s space age music, exploration, space age music from the 50s. I forget. It was like swinging space age cocktail lounge. That's sort of the sound of it. The lounge music is the key part. It's a really cool. I had an awesome disc of it back in the 90s that had some fantastic music on it that I enjoyed the hell out of. So if you want to check out like a what could be a really kind of cool, rich area for samples and like some funky, cool music. It's kind of jazzy, it's kind of space agey, as the name would imply, kind of loungy, which the name also implies, and it's really pretty fun. But this sort of reminds me of that, and I wonder if Remi and the producers were even aware of those musical styles from that time period, or if it was something that they just kind of half stumbled into, because it does really give me that feel. That's cool. I like that. I thought it was actually really cool. The lyrics themselves, kind of, things didn't go very well. I don't love this girl, but she loved me more than ever. I know that it's wrong, but I can't stop never. I know that it's wrong. I should stop, but I don't know how. I don't really know how. No, no, no. And then he goes on, like, I'm down from last year. I was down last year. Things weren't good. Blah, blah, blah. So it sounds like somebody who was maybe dealing with some depression and some bad things that were happening in their lives, and they were doing things that they probably shouldn't have done, and they knew they shouldn't be doing them, but they did them anyway because that's what they had to do right then and there in that moment. That's how they had to handle it. Yep, understand all that. Maybe I'm projecting. Never, never. That would never happen. This sounded very cool, and like I said, Remi and producers, if you have not checked out some of that 50s style space lounge sort of music, I think you would absolutely love it, and it could be a really cool resource for you guys, because this sounded like it. That was, like I said, one of the first things that came to mind. It reminded me of that, and it's great stuff. Very cool. Very cool. Love to see it. Thanks for sending this in. Feel free to send me more. Love to listen to new music. Pop Squat. Check it out. And yes, down here is the place to look to send me music. There, that's it. Have a good night. I'm going to be back with a couple more songs. Bye-bye.